When you feel too weak to keep going, God lifts you with quiet strength, peace, and steady courage. Find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and breathe deeply as you connect with God in this quiet moment. Let your breath slow as the weight you've been carrying begins to loosen its hold. You don't need to push or perform. Simply allow yourself to rest in this gentle stillness. God sees the exhaustion you've been hiding and understands the battles you've been fighting alone. In this quiet space, let His nearness steady your heart and soften the heaviness within you. You are not expected to be strong every moment. God surrounds you with a presence that restores what life has drained, offering comfort where you felt overwhelmed and strength where you felt empty. Let this moment become a place where your spirit can breathe again. As this moment unfolds, let your spirit ease into a deeper awareness of God's steady presence surrounding you. The exhaustion you've been carrying may still linger, but you don't have to hide it here. Let the quiet remind you that God is not disappointed in your weakness. He meets you with compassion and understands the weight that has drained your strength. With each slow breath, allow the tension in your chest to soften as you release the pressure to hold everything together. God sees the battles you've been fighting in silence, the moments when you felt like you were slipping, and the fears you've tried to push aside. In this gentle stillness, imagine His hand resting over your heart, calming the thoughts that have been racing. You are not forgotten and you are not failing. God is drawing near to steady what feels unsteady and strengthen what feels worn down within you. Feel the quiet deepen around you as you allow your heart to rest in this gentle pause. The strain you've been carrying may still echo through your thoughts, but in this stillness, let those echoes soften. God understands the fatigue that settles into your spirit, the kind that doesn't fade with sleep or distraction. As you breathe slowly, imagine His strength rising within the places that feel empty or worn thin. You don't have to rush toward solutions or force yourself to feel better. Simply let God meet you where you are. He sees the moments when you've held back tears, pushed through exhaustion, and kept going even when your hope felt fragile. In this quiet space, let His presence steady the parts of you that feel unsteady. Allow His peace to settle over your mind like a warm covering, reminding you that you are supported, upheld, and never left to struggle alone. Notice how your spirit begins to settle as you rest in this gentle pause, allowing the strain of the past days to loosen its grip on your heart. The heaviness you've been carrying may still linger, but in this quiet space, let God's presence soften the edges of your weariness. You don't have to sort through every worry or understand every challenge right now. Simply allow yourself to breathe and be held. God sees the moments when your strength has felt thin and your hope stretched beyond what you thought you could bear. As you inhale slowly, imagine His peace filling the places where fear has taken root, steadying your thoughts and calming the tension within you. Let the truth settle deeply. You are not abandoned in your struggle. God is near, offering a strength that rises gently, renewing what life has drained and restoring what has felt lost inside you. In this gentle stillness, let your heart acknowledge the battles you've been facing, the ones that have stretched your strength and left you feeling worn thin. You don't have to minimize the weight of what you've been carrying. God already knows the depth of your struggle. As you breathe slowly, imagine His protection rising around you like a shield, guarding your mind from the thoughts that overwhelm and the fears that whisper discouragement. God is not distant from your pain. He is present in every moment, fighting for you in ways you cannot see. Let the truth settle gently within you. The enemy's pressure does not have the final word. God's strength is greater than the heaviness pressing against your spirit. Allow His presence to steady what feels shaken and strengthen what feels fragile. In this quiet space, let His peace remind you that you are held, defended, and never left to face the battle alone. Here, In God's calming presence, allow the weight you've been carrying to ease just a little as you breathe slowly and let your thoughts settle. The pressure to stay strong, to keep moving, or to hold everything together has taken a toll on your spirit, and God understands that strain more deeply than anyone else. As you rest in this quiet moment, imagine His strength rising gently within you, not demanding effort, but offering support where you feel most fragile. God sees the places where your hope has thinned and your energy has faded, and He meets you with compassion rather than expectation. Let His nearness soften the tightness in your chest and quiet the worries that have been circling your mind. You don't have to prove anything here. Allow God's steady presence to renew what feels depleted and remind you that His strength is carrying you through this season. With each slow breath, let yourself lean into the truth that God is carrying you in ways you may not fully see or feel yet. The weight you've been holding has stretched your strength thin, but God's support does not depend on your ability to stand tall. As you rest in this quiet moment, imagine His hands steadying the parts of your life that feel unstable, lifting what has felt too heavy for you to manage alone. God understands the moments when your courage wavers and your hope feels fragile, and He meets you with compassion rather than pressure. Let His presence calm the thoughts that have been racing and soften the fears that have lingered in the background of your mind. You don't have to figure everything out right now. Allow God's strength to rise gently within you, reminding you that you are upheld, protected, and never left to walk this difficult path without His help. As peace rises within you, allow your heart to open to the quiet reassurance that God is renewing your strength in ways that may feel subtle but are deeply real. The heaviness you've been carrying doesn't disappear all at once. Yet in this moment, you can sense a gentle shift, like a soft light breaking through a long stretch of clouds. God understands the fatigue that has settled into your spirit and the moments when you've wondered how much longer you can keep going. As you breathe slowly, imagine His presence filling the empty spaces within you, restoring what has felt drained and strengthening what has felt fragile. You don't have to rush this process. God works steadily, patiently, and with perfect timing. Let His calm settle over your thoughts and soften the worries that have been weighing on your mind. In this stillness, trust that God is rebuilding your strength from the inside out. Let your heart rest in this quiet space as you allow God's strength to steady what has felt uncertain within you. The struggles you've been facing may not have changed yet, but something within you is beginning to shift, slowly, gently, like a small light growing in a dim room. God understands the weight of your worries and the moments when your courage has felt thin, and He meets you with patience rather than pressure. As you breathe deeply, imagine His presence surrounding you like a warm shelter, calming the thoughts that have been racing and easing the tension that has settled into your body. You don't have to solve everything in this moment. Simply let God hold what feels too heavy. Trust that He is working in the places you cannot see, strengthening your spirit and guiding your steps with quiet clarity. In this stillness, let His peace anchor you in hope again. As you rise from this moment of stillness, carry with you the peace God has begun within you. You don't have to hold every thought or solve every burden at once. God walks with you, guiding your steps with clarity and surrounding your heart with steady compassion. If this time of quiet helped you breathe a little easier or feel a little lighter, know that you're not alone. There is a whole community here walking this journey of faith, hope, and healing with you. May God's calm rest over your mind, His strength steady your spirit, and His love remind you that you are deeply held. Thank you for spending this moment with me. If this brought you peace, feel free to share your experience in the comments. Your words may bless someone else who needs encouragement today. Until we meet again, may God's gentle clarity guide you, and may His presence stay close to your heart.